everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys. Hopefully you've had a wonderful holidays, and maybe you're still enjoying that with family and friends. My family had a good time. We were able to see both sides of our family, and he had a really enjoyable time. Kids got lots of great things, and we are still enjoying our break, as I have one more week before we have to go back to school. And I'm really taking advantage of it. So here I am, December 28th, and I'm planning out the year. So hopefully you guys are going to get some time to be able to plan out the new year, maybe set some goals for your business, or just for life in general. Highly encourage you to take some time to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, I just want to say that there are so many things that I could talk about. But I don't have time for that. You don't want to sit through a video listening to all that. So I just want to kind of pipe in and point out a few of the details or a few of the events and things, promotions going on right now, just to kind of get them back into your mind. These have all been talked about in newsletters or the Bloomcast, which of course, here's my opportunity to put a plug in for those. Make sure that you are reading your Bloomcast or your Bloom This Way newsletter and checking out those Bloomcasts when you have time. Excuse me. So speaking of Bloomcasts, our next one is January the 4th. Keep your eyes out for the next newsletter, which they'll have the exact times that that's happening, and I highly encourage you again to be able to listen in on those. Great opportunity to ask questions live if you have them. Or just find out more information about the company or in the promotions that are going on. Always good, always good. So I just want to encourage you to make sure to make time for that. So January 4th, new one's coming up. Okay, so let's start off with the closest thing that's happening right now. So the next, I believe, 4 days until what I'm trying to say, December the 31st, our retiring items from the Holiday Mini they're leaving us in 4 more days. So if you want them, if your customers want them, just a little reminder that you've got 4 more days to get those in if you want them. Because once they're gone, they're gone. All right. So 4 more days for those items. Next thing happening is a big thing, and I'm really excited about it. It's the Be the Journey promotion. Okay, so this is a big recruiting push that FSJ is having for the month of January. Now listen, y'all, this is crazy, and I'm sure you've already heard it, I know, but here I am refreshing your mind and getting you pumped up for it. So this is a great opportunity for, if there's someone that that you've thought, what, they'd be a great journey coach, or they've expressed, maybe an interest in wanting to become a coach, then this is the time. Seriously. So, the deal. Our Blooming Journey Grand Starter Kit, which is normally $199, and rightfully so, because it includes, and even that's a deal actually, it includes our Journey Grand Machine, the rolling tote, our messenger business bag, samples of our cardstock and ink and our adhesive and our journey glaze and our sparkle dust and twine. It includes all of that. So normally $199. For the month of January, it's $99. So, coaches, now's the time. Or you know what? If you're not a coach and you're watching this, contact me, because I'd love to have you on our team. It's a great deal. Okay, just a little plug for that. I don't know if I said it, but it's just for the month of January. Okay, so January 1st through the 31st is that opportunity. Highly suggest that we do what we can to promote that and take advantage of it. Get the word out. So, okay, so that's next on that list. In order, next up would be Scrapbook Expo. So Fun Snippers Journey is going to be journeying along with the Scrapbook Expo shows this year, which is great, y'all, because it gets the word out about our company. And also, if you're in the cities that they're in, you can have your name put in to volunteer. So they're doing that again this year. So the first one coming up that's close to us Texas ladies is the one in Grapevine, and that's February the 19th through the 20th. And if you want to be a part of that, In the last newsletter, I believe, they said to stay tuned, that they'll get information about that shortly. So, so we're going to stay tuned. All right. So if you want to volunteer for that show, or I should say also, they're doing the show in Arlington, which is the Great American Scrapbook Convention. That's June the 16th through the 18th. You could possibly volunteer for that one as well. Now, they only use about, I think it's 2 to 4 ladies. I think it's two ladies a day or so. So there's so many of us that you just put your name in the hat and they'll pick one and they'll just go from there. It's what they did last year. So very fun time. It's a great way to promote your business, get more coaches under you. I mean, you're working it, but it definitely pays off. And if you're not working it, I know some of the ladies went last year and they just kind of hung around the booth and talked up ladies and grabbed some that way. So if you're one of those go-getters, then do that, because it's a really great opportunity to get some new ladies on your team. And just promote your business, even if you're looking for customers as well. So, okay, so those are some two events coming up. So that's the Scrapbook Expo. And then, of course, our big... last year we had Yummy and Delicious. This year we have the Be the Journey tour. Very exciting. Lots of fun things coming with that. Now, those of you who were able to go to the Yummy and Delicious tour last year, you know how much fun that was. And last year it was in Austin. This year they're coming to Dallas. Woohoo! I love both of those cities, so anywhere near me is great with me. And that's going to be April 1st through the 2nd. Okay? So April 1st through 2nd, Be the Journey tour. Don't miss it. It's going to be awesome. I just want to say, those are fun. Great opportunity to bring people to the show who aren't coaches. Get them, customers or possible future coaches. And, a lot of people that aren't coaches go to these. So it's a great opportunity to recruit as well. So if you're in that business building mindset. Okay, so moving on the list, we did the Be Journey, we did Scrapbook tour. Okay, big one, and I know I'm starting early, but it's important because we got to plan, right? We have to plan for our big events. So, big event for 2016 for us coaches is what? Convention, right? Well, there's more, but for right now I'm thinking convention, right? So. The dates have already been released, but just let me remind you, convention dates are June 8th through the 11th, which I personally am very excited about because last year it was during that last week at school, and I couldn't come until late and missed out a whole lot, and I was kind of bummed. But this year it is on a date that I can come and do the whole deal, so I'm super excited to be there from the beginning to the end this time, not just the last day or two. So June 8th to the 11th, and the actual specifics and details have not been given to us yet. I know there was a little promo video a little while ago that Richard had sent out, but we still don't know where it's going to be. But we do know it's going to be in Scottsdale, Arizona, on June 8th, like I said. So now is the time to start planning. So make sure you block out that time. If you did not get to go last year, you want to go. It's just so much fun. It's a great inspiration time. A lot of people, I get the question, well, how much does it cost? Well, yeah, you do have to, if you are far away, you have to get that plane ticket, so you got to start saving. And the cost for the convention last year, if I'm remembering correctly, was about $300. And if I remember correctly, they let us pay in parts. So they had half of it was due before a certain date, and the other half was due at another date. I think it might have been, I'm not even going to say because I don't remember. So, you know what? That money, and I don't know if that's what it's going to be this year, but it'll probably somewhere around there. But that includes your meals, snacks, all the make it, take it's. If you know Richard, he does a lot of giveaways, so a lot of free product. It is well worth it. Okay, so I'd love to have as many Southern Bloomers as we can be there. And if you're on the fence, just talk to me, because I have, or talk to your fellow coaches. They have a lot of great experience and great input to give to you on that. So I just wanted to bring that up because, we need to plan for it and save, and get excited about it. And it is just for coaches, by the way. So our Be the Journey tour it can be for non-coaches, but the journey, the convention for us, again, is just for coaches. So I think that's it. Other than that, I just want to encourage you to really be thinking about your goals for 2016. Last year I had a set of goals to communicate with you guys once a month, and I mostly did that. I think there was 1 or 2 months that I didn't quite make it, sorry, or I did twice the previous month or the month after. But that's still my same goal for this year, is to make sure to do these monthly video updates. And I'm going to work on a couple of other goals that I will share a little later. All right. Hope you guys are doing great, and we will talk with y'all later.